Hey, how's it going? My name is Nojish. Really nice to see all of you guys. Because I can clearly see you. I'm in your walls. Today we're gonna be rewatching, well, I'm gonna be rewatching The Handmaiden. This is a classic movie of the century of the WLW, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of gayness. So, you know, pretty legendary movie. It's been a while since I've watched this. I believe I've seen it twice before, so this would be my third rewatch. But again, literal years have gone by since the last time I watched it. I think in the couple of times that I did watch it before, though, I enjoyed it so much. And I believe I did a review at one point. I could be mistaken. Did I do a review? I might have. So you'd be able to know exactly the time that has passed in between when I last watched it and then now. And I just thought to watch it again for Valentine's Day because, I don't know, it just feels right. There will be times, what the fuck is this on my finger? Why are you here? Look at that. What is that? There will be timestamps in the description. So if you are interested in going ahead and just watching the reaction, it'll start at whatever time I've marked it in the bottom. Professional. But real quick, I just wanted to make a little bit of an announcement when it comes to my memberships. Basically everything that I had mentioned in my last community post. Again, if this doesn't concern you, feel free to go to the timestamp where you can start watching the reaction. It's completely fine. Although, if you do want an extended version of this reaction, and other reactions moving forward, they will all be available in the shop portion of my Ko-fi page. Relating that to what I wanted to say about memberships, I will be canceling or turning off my memberships here in YouTube on March 20, 2024. It's on a Wednesday. So yeah, mark your calendars if you are a member of this channel. The reason why I'm giving you this ample amount of time before I turn it off is just to make sure that you have enough time to, first of all, cancel your membership so that you're not charged for the next month. Like, I'm not sure exactly how people are being charged with YouTube memberships. Like, I don't know if you're being charged a month in advance. Whatever the case may be, March 20th is when I'm going to be turning it off. So make sure that you cancel your memberships before then. Additionally, hopefully it will give you enough time to keep the videos that you do have access to as a member of this channel right now. I will be deleting all of those, and I don't think that you have access to them anymore once I turn off memberships. I'm not 100% sure about that, but just to be safe, just keep that as a copy somewhere. I will be re-uploading some of them, the ones at least that I could find, and they will be in my Ko-fi page, but they won't be free. I've mentioned some of this in the community post, like the reason why I can't just outwardly make a lot of this footage free out of nowhere for people is because I just don't think that it's fair to those that have stayed members of my channel for as long as they have to find out that the thing that they paid for actually will become free eventually. For the meantime, this is the solution that I've come up with, is to just cancel the memberships and then allow people to be able to take what they can from the access that you have in my channel as a member, turn it off entirely, and then it will be re-uploaded on my Ko-fi page. So just to quickly go over why I'm going to be turning off memberships. When I did turn it on before, I had every intention of being able to upload regularly. Ever since then, and especially recently, a lot of changes have happened to my life. I mean, some of which are pretty evident, I suppose, like you can see it. All of that to say that my original plan of wanting to upload regularly, it's impossible for me to commit to that. It's something that I definitely want to do, but it's no longer something that, again, I can commit to. Unfortunately, what that means for memberships is that if you did subscribe as a member, then there is no guarantee that you're going to get any kind of content that month, which kind of sucks. And this is why it kind of leads me to go back to being able to just make content available when it's there. It takes off the pressure from me as someone that's trying to, the word that comes to mind is fix, or maybe adjust is a better word to say, adjust the way that I am putting out content on YouTube and just putting out content in general. I think I'm definitely someone that has to be creating, and I'm going to keep it more on the passion side of things for now. And so in making extended content available individually as items in my shop, as opposed to opening up a membership where I promise that you'll have something monthly, I just feel is a lot more fair for both myself and for you guys. But it is by no means, like, just to be clear, there is no requirement for anyone that's orange, that's for my lipstick. There is no requirement for anyone here to feel any sort of obligation to give me money. Not at all. Like, this is the best way that you can support me, honestly, is just by watching my videos. That's about it. Everything else is extra. The engagement that you give me by leaving a comment, liking the video, letting me know how this video is, like, you know, made you feel throughout the day, how it's comforted you and stuff like that. All of that is good and great, but it's by no means as important as the most basic way that you can support the channel, which is by watching my videos. I mean, coming back here every time, staying here whenever, you know, in my absence, like, all of that is appreciated by a lot. So thank you so much. But just like in my time of trying to monetize extra content, as I did before, in order to make YouTube a hobby that can sustain itself, I kind of bit off more than I could chew when I thought that monthly memberships, monthly subscriptions, like paid, was something that I could commit to. And then I'm sorry that it took me such a long time to finally try to organize everything, only to amount to this, where I'm going to go back to my Ko-fi page and promote that. As like just the main source of, like, if you want to support me in that way, if you want extra content, that is the way to go. It's through my Ko-fi page, which should be like somewhere here or in the description. Another thing about Ko-fi that I like is, again, hobby that sustains itself. So there is like equipment that I would like to upgrade, anything that I kind of earn from that side of things. Like, there are ways for me to set goals so that I can direct any kind of financial flow that comes from Ko-fi into any sort of improvement for the channel. So right now I have one goal set up there. I've done this before too, and people have been really supportive and helpful. So I know that it works. It's a tried and tested and true method, and like, there's no pressure really. There's no time limit to how long this can happen, but basically I put up a goal for being able to get myself a second monitor. So it's just right there, transparent, like, for everyone that donates, it goes into me being able to purchase a second monitor, because right now my setup only allows, ever since I moved, my setup really only allows for the one monitor. This was the only one that I could bring here, which, by the way, I had to ship. Like, it was a whole thing. We don't have to get into it, but it's been a crazy recent amount of times. I guess that's also why I went with Ko-fi, is because I want to be able to do like one-off donations, one-off, like, be able to also open up more of a possibility for me to sell digital products, whatever that be, because, you know, I've gotten into art a lot, and like, there are things in there that maybe I would like to cook up and post in my shop on Ko-fi. I've been talking a lot about, at least before, barking up and down about a webcomic that I wanted to complete. So there's, like, you know, there's a whole realm of possibilities for that stuff that I feel like Ko-fi just is able to home a lot better than somewhere like Patreon, somewhere like here on YouTube as well. So I'm just going to move on over to that. I think memberships is also a feature that's available on Ko-fi. So that's an option that I can open up eventually if that's something that I want to get back into. Again, right now, I don't see that happening. Another thing is, like, when it comes to fees, I just feel like Ko-fi is the most fair. The only, like, disadvantage I can find with Ko-fi, I guess, is that the only mode of payment available is through PayPal. There are other options, but that's the only one that I have that's available. So yeah, that'll be linked here. And that also includes like an extended to this video. If you want extended footage of this video, it will be available in my Ko-fi shop. I think I can make it available for like $1 or something. And that's about it. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for understanding, and for all of your patience when it comes to me trying to gather up some stuff. I worked on a lot of stuff in the back end to hopefully set myself up for success and stop losing footage, because that's like one of the major horrible things that happens to me ever since I started putting out videos. Is like, I lose footage all the time for whatever reason. And so now I've been trying to apply better practices. Also just like trying to find more ways that I can just set myself up for success so that I'm not losing footage all the time. And I'll try to document these better and just, I don't know. I just made some changes in the back end, and it's just me. You know, I don't have staff. I don't have anyone else working for me. Like, this is just my own, like, I'm trying to improve for myself because I like doing this. So all of that to say that, like, I'm sorry if it's still not perfect. Like, none of this is ironed out or planned out like in advance or something like that. Like, this is just literally like one person that enjoys making videos and is just trying to blindly find a path that works best for her, and that's about it. Like, I didn't mean to get all sappy and weird there, but that's a situation, that's a person you're looking at, and that's a person that you've been watching, supporting all these years. I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy on the internet trying my best here. Don't look at this shit. Oh, a few more things to look forward to. I've pre-filmed some stuff in advance because I was just in the mood to film, and I started playing Baldur's Gate, and I'm enjoying that so much. So I have a Baldur's Gate video coming out. I'm very invested in the plot for that one. It's kind of crazy. And I also have, I'm planning to do a palia video today, just to show you what I've been doing on palia. I've been playing a lot of video games. A friend of mine recommended a game to me called like Dave the Diver. I think it's on Steam, so I'm gonna check that out. I don't know if I'll make videos for it yet, but definitely, like, you know, I've got some like video gaming stuff also that I kind of want to put out there. Also, this is really exciting. I have a Discord server that a few of my friends helped me start. So it will be available for basically everyone. And if you guys want to join that, I will go ahead and leave the link to the Discord server in the description of this video. I am so excited to have this Discord server opened up to people. You know, just join whenever you want to, hang out. We've got like a bunch of channels in there that you can just like chill out, make some friends. You know, could be kind of fun. You can make recommendations. You can roll for like characters. There's like a feature in the Discord server called Mude where you can basically like roll for characters that you want to collect. Does that make sense, or do I sound insane? I'm not sure, but it's like it's a whole thing. It's like a nice little game thingy that you can do while you're in the server. Maybe sort of incentivize you to be active on there. So yeah, would be kind of nice. Come join the server. We are more than happy to have you. And I have like 3 mods, TA mods, technical assistant mods, that are super friendly and super nice, that again have helped me run the server, or at least put it together. It is not running yet because no one's in there. It's just us. So yeah, feel free to join. One of the things that I wanted to do this year is like have a community where, you know, like talking to people, interacting isn't as daunting, or just makes things a little bit easier to just have a community where people can like keep talking. And we've been talking about like creating events every now and again once it's up and running, and we have like, you know, enough people that are interested in possibly us organizing events and like tournaments. Maybe could be super fun. So yeah, please join. For any other information that I may or may not have forgotten, for any other information that I may or may not have forgotten for this video, just please like refer to the description box. I'll be just sort of trying to clarify more of that here, So yeah, that's my announcement. That's my big thing. Let's get on to some lesbians. I forgot to record a disclaimer for this video. It's editor Noah. Hi, how's it going? I would not say that this is the first disturbing piece of media that I have on my channel, but I will put it up there as something that is pretty sensitive. So if you are kind of sensitive to like graphic content, themes of SA, and just like in general, I would recommend that you skip this one and the movie also, because it is a lot. It is a movie that I feel is kind of safe to watch when it comes to exploring those themes, even though it does it so head on. There are films out there that have definitely triggered me and have put me in a weird mental headspace. People attempt to make a story like this, and it doesn't always hit the mark. In fact, it misses the mark by a lot, to the point where it's just unwatchable. So The Handmaiden definitely deals with some very sensitive topics and content. So I just wanted to put that out there before we dive in. And also, additionally, just like as a brief overview, of The Handmaiden and why I like it so much, because I know that this movie is pretty controversial and can be quite polarizing. Some people do find it to be exploitative and like shoots itself in the foot because it has themes of like women trying to reclaim their sexuality after being exploited, and it is directed by a man. So I know that there is discourse around this movie where women don't necessarily agree that this is one of the best ways to tell that kind of story. I think one of the main gripes that people talk about when it comes to this film is the amount of sex scenes and the length at which these sex scenes play. And in maybe even in some spaces could they, people compare this to Blue is the Warmest Color, which that movie is like I can understand why people are making the comparison, but stop. I think that The Handmaiden like has a lot more awareness to it, and there's a lot more like meat and passion into the motivations of both of these women, the two main characters. Additionally, why I don't think that the sex scenes, although I do call it gratuitous in the video, because they are a lot, but it makes sense because I think that the movie is about sex. It's about flipping the history that you've had, like with the essay and all of that, flipping it on its head and reclaiming your power in it. I can't believe I just used those words unironically. Reclaiming your power, standing in your power. There's also a scene here where a particular object that was used as a weapon for use towards one of the main characters, Hideko, at the end of the movie was used in a sexual way. Again, with all the context provided in the movie, it makes sense. I think that a lot of like the materials, like the props that were used here to tell the story become pretty impactful by the time that both of the characters find freedom from the confines that they had grown up in for all of their lives. Because it's not just Hideko that went through all the Suki also, there is like heavy implication that her upbringing wasn't necessarily all that innocent as well. Also, in a lot of places of this rewatch, I definitely forgot a bunch of scenes that I started remembering either, 2-3 scenes before it actually happened. And most of the time my default is to laugh. So none of this is really like me making fun of the actual movie. It's just me like not knowing how to react, so I go to my default, which is just like a ha ha ha. Or when I catch something kind of like funny or like, oh, I see what you did there, I'll basically just go ha ha, smart, because that's what a professional reactor does. Anyway, yeah, enjoy. See you on the other side. I hear that this movie's all about the friendship, the female friendships, and I say that like I haven't watched this before. I have, but it's been a while. It's been like literal years. So this could be exciting. Let's revisit this. Why don't we? Is anyone else traumatized by this movie? I say else. I mean, I wasn't traumatized. Was I? I don't remember. We'll find out. We'll both find out. Oh, poor baby. I kissed the baby. I kissed this baby. Sorry. I don't know what's happening to me. Yo. That baby's adorable. Has no idea what's going on. These poor kids. The talent started early. Bye, girly. Take care. Oh, I remember this. So she's like on her way to go to her handmaiden, the Agassi. Oh, I'm hungry. I should have eaten before this video. That's so pretty. This comes into play later again, huh? Is this a pleasant way to watch? It's like watching it with someone that has seen it, but it was like years ago, so I don't know what I'm going to rediscover in rewatching it again now. What part of me is going to be awakened or fall back asleep? Oh, she's Japanese. That's so satisfying. It looks like teeth as well. Going into the mouth of sapphicness. Hello. That's not ominous at all.
아, 타마코는 너야.
아?
내 이름 옥주에서 땄어.
옥주?
나는 사사키라고 불러.
That tamako is like egg? I could go for some tamako right now.
간단해. 네가 얼마나 싹싹한 하녀가 돼야겠니?
Lots of sex, I'm sure.
가끔 전기 나갈 때 놀라지.
And to cook for her, I guess. Eat her leftovers as well. So sick. Like, it just looks so disorienting, the way that these shots are framed. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just so much space. It leaves space for certain things to pop up out of nowhere. Kind of horror-esque. Oh. I just realized that they put her in the closet. This is where Phil Lester came out. I'm sorry, I just love Dad and Phil so much. But I also didn't expect to make a Dad and Phil reference today in this video while watching The Handmaiden. Oh. Same. Ooh, I remember that coming into play later as well. Yeah, like there's something that is literally offbeat about the way that these scenes play out. I don't know. I really like that though about his movies. There's just something kind of strange about it, but it looks really pretty. Oh, you thought she said Namsoki. Ah, yeah, she's a pickpocketer. Oof. But they're all like drunk. A mother of all. She's building an army of like drunkards, sake lovers / pickpocketers. The Panins. Okay, very K-pop music video. Oh, it's the pin. That's so badass. Like, what a power move. Just walking into an establishment and just being like, I have a tale. Open secret door, open secret door. I have a story.
이 호러 새끼는 저택을 지어서 책하고 골동으로 가득 찬 서재를 꾸몄어. 솔직히 놈은 책하고 그림을 제 살처럼 아끼지만 몇 개는 팔 수밖에 없거든. 나고야는 확실하고 후지마라 사마다.
Oh shit, I just spoiled it in my mind. And not that it was supposed to be unspoiled in the first place, but like I'm suddenly remembering what the plot twists are. Anyway, if you haven't seen this movie, you don't know. So this is going to be a surprise for you, but my mind just hates me and it spoiled it for me. But I also have seen this movie before. I'm just rewatching it. I just thought I would be pleasantly surprised with things. I still might see some things that I didn't notice before.
바로 그 죽은 마누라의 죽은 언니 살아있는 딸이 낭독해서 책을 읽지.
근데 이뻐요.
고아야, 내비가 부자였고 거기서 혼인을 하고 상속을 받자마자 난 아내를 미친년으로 몰아서 정신병원에 넣어버리면 어떨까 해. 밤이면 히데코의
Oh, it's
잠꼬대까지
revealed
들었다가
pretty early here. Never mind. I thought it would be revealed much later on.
나를 사랑하게끔 살살 꼬여주기만 한다면
I mean, she kind of did that. She did.
이모부는 말 그대로 후견일 뿐 재산은 히데코 거야.
서족한테 아주
5만 떨어뜨릴게. 스키는 따로 히데코 옷하고 폐물을 갖고.
5만 받고 나한텐 옷하고 폐물에다가 따로 10만. 미쳤나봐요. 전 잡아서 조선 땅 뜬다.
No, she's getting bullied.
요로시ku 오네가이 이타시마스. 오嬢様. 연병. 분명 이쁘다고 미리 말을 해줘야 할 거 아니야. 以前の使いしていた南友人からいただいた紹介状です.
이즈미 히데코 아가씨께 본래 하녀란 젓가락하고도 같아 쓸 땐 몰라도 없으면 그 불편이 심히 고통스럽다는 점.
ここは決して火がさんさんと出ることはないの。おじさまが禁じられたのよ。日の怒りは本をダメにするからって。こんな薄暗いところ気に入る味がないわね。
I would go crazy in a place like that too. Built for books, not for humans.
시간만 다가오면 이렇게 두통이 나.
Oh, and she speaks Korean as well.
좀 읽어줄래?
They go back and forth. Like XG.
泉秀子お嬢様へ。そもそも次女というのはサジともいえ。읽을 줄 몰라요, 아가씨.
Oh, she's the one that doesn't know how to read.
전혀? 그럼 조선글은?
I was confused because I do remember one of them being illiterate, but I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was Agassi.
글 같은 거 배우면 그만이고 요구래도 좋고 도둑질도 좋은데
Oh.
나한테 거짓말만 하지 마. 알았니?
예, 아가씨.
우리 엄마다?
메추로만이 참 미인이세요.
나는 메추로맨 아들.
Oh shit.
Um.
Here we go again.
다들 그러던데 난 엄마만 못하다고.
Oh. Shit. Everyone says that? It's kind of crazy.
나에 대해서 뭘 하셨대 백장님이?
아가씨 얼굴은 매일 밤 자기 전에 다시 생각나는 얼굴.
왜 하필 자기 전에 그러실까?
It's a good question.
발은 왜 그래? 갈 데가 없잖아 난. 아마 여기서부터 여기까지가 네 발에 맞을 거야.
Oh, she chose the ones that look the most gay. That's interesting. What a choice for her. Wait, do I know what those are? I'm not sure. Do I? My mind went somewhere. I mean, after hearing about her aunt hanging herself somewhere, you'd be a little worried that she's keeping rope there. I mean, for what?
헤비! 헤비!
Oh!
힘원이 매지대 오게 헤비와 무찌노 교가에 센다.
Yeah.
뱀이다.
Yeah, he's a snake.
왜 그러세요?
입안이 자꾸 베어. 이 하나가 뾰족한가 봐.
That's so intimate. Also, wouldn't that hurt? Like, I know that the scene is crazy intimate. Like, it is. It really is. The tension, insane. I just feel like when you're filing down a tooth, though, that kind of takes you out a little bit. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe dentistry can be kind of hot.
냄새였구나.
Suki. Oh, she was touching her elbow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Disgusting. Oily. Skeevy. I can't believe she took a bath for him. I mean, that bath looked amazing. I just don't know if it'd be worth it.
ヨガのレッスンの時間だけはとても楽しいひとときにして差し上げましょ
Okay. What?
う。お前が奥中だな。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします、旦那様。
朝鮮人にしては悪くないこそだ。
What is that supposed to
さ
mean?
あ、やるべきことは忠実にやってるのか。
사기 큰 말을 누가 믿기나 한데?
내가 여熟しておる. 이렇게 신호를 딱 보내면 바로 둘만 있을 기회를 만들어줘.
자가 젖꼭지를 잡아당겨도 뭘 하자는 건지 모를 쑥맥이에요.
I guess in a lot of ways, it really is very sapphic. It's like about two girls that have just like huge mommy issues, trying to not be like their mothers, but be greater than their moms, while at the same time being told all of their lives that they'll never surpass their own mothers. Where are the well-adjusted gays, honestly?
자, 선물.
Where are the gays that like have no issues with it? Oh, you're still wearing that thing. Okay. Well-adjusted is boring. No offense. Not that they would ever be offended. Jesus. She looks amazing. What a Luke. What a Dreas.
여지껏 내 손으로 씻기고 입힌 것들 중에 이만큼 이쁜 것이 있었나?
Yep. And again, just great questions all around.
다들 이러겠지?
怖くて秀でた.
아름다우시다. 몸들 바를 모르겠다.
막 이렇게 말 막 더듬으면서 살짝 얼굴까지 붉혀줘야 그 가짜는 귀족년들이 우월감을 가지고
너한테 마음을 준다 이거야.
이렇게 해놓으니까 너도 아가씨 같다, 그치?
That's so cool. She put her in black. They like compliment each other.
백장님, 네 얼굴 자려고 누우면
What?
꼭 생각나더라 나. 참 아가씨도.
And then starts undressing her. Don't be silly. Let's not talk about these things. Let me now continue to undress you.
이 많은 단추들은 다 나 좋으라고 달렸지.
Oh my god.
단추 풀고 끈을 당기면 그러면 그 안에도 달콤한 거. 내가 소매치기였으면 한 번은 손을 넣어서 만져봤을 텐데.
You know what they say? Once a pickpocket, always a lesbian. They look the same. I hope someone kicks him in the dick. Like every time I see him, he just has that aura about him where you just want to kick him in the dick.
申し訳ございません.
このまま立体感ももっと出した方がいいの。
Maybe you should back off too.
は
Who paints like
それよ
this?
りあなたには単純な技巧を超えた才能がございます。物の本質をお見抜きなどとでも言いましょうか。
What?
そのままに生かされてるようで。죽고 싶다ようだ.
벌써? 아가씨 볼이 참 빨개지셨어요.
I think like all of her blood has just left her system. I don't think she feels anything next to the Count. I think the Count like dries her up more than the Sahara.
우리 엄만 나 낳다가 돌아가셨어. 그러니까 내가 엄마 목을 맨거나 매한 같이지.
That's not how.
태어나지
No.
않았으면 좋았을 텐데.
That's worrying. That's not a thing you say.
갓난애기하고 얘기할 수만 있었어도 아가씨 어머니는 이렇게 말씀하셨을 거예요.
Oh, it looks like she's hanging her. It's kind of crazy.
너 낳고 죽을 수 있어서 운이 좋았다고. 하나도 억울하지 않다고.
What a comforting lie. It's kind of, I don't know, what a sad life to have grown up with a bunch of swindlers and con artists. Like you never know. You always have to be on your toes.
그래. 아, 偶然ですね.
What a coincidence. I was just following you. So weird that you would be here in the place where I followed you.
아가씨는 수줍게 떨며 앉았고 신사부는 짓궂게 다가가고
She writing fan fiction right now?
모두가 빌어먹게도 제 역할을 잘하고 있어.
She fucking hates this guy.
아래 것들은 이로 지나치면 안 되는 거 몰라?
Oh shit. Oh no.
히데코 생각을 절대.
Damn, when your crush tolls the bell for you. She broke the bell.
나 왔는데 내다보지도 않더라. 독해서 낭독하는 게 얼마나 힘든 일인지 알아?
I remember this. All too well.
그분이 청혼하셨어.
아가씨는 뭘 하셨어요?
모르겠다고 했어.
왜요? 뭐가 무서우세요? 그렇게 친절한 분인데.
Yeah, clearly. He's the greatest.
모르겠어. 그냥 느껴져.
It's called women's intuition.
남자가 바라는 게 그러니까 어떻게 할 수 있겠어? 난 나이만 먹었지. 엄마도 없고.
Canonically, actually, I have no idea how old she is. How old the both of them are. I don't know if you guys know what's about to happen in a few seconds, but you know, they're about to make a sandwich. And I'm just wondering like if there are any implications here that maybe I missed. The Count was always kind of inappropriate with Suki as well.
딱 하나만 가르쳐주고 재우자.
One thing she said.
가련하잖아. 엄마도 없이 남의 나라 와가지고. 정말 쓸모있는 건 아무것도 못 배우고.
The sounds.
사탕 마셔야 달라졌지.
Because it's on a woman. And anything on a woman will always taste better.
하면 달디 달고.
알려줘? 말로? 예, 다 말로.
God damn. They're making a very tasty sandwich right now. It's pretty amazing.
시차고 교접하는 기분이라고 하지 않으실까? 괜찮아, 난 손발이 차서.
What the fuck?
볼래?
Jesus. Oh my god. What a move.
진짜 귀여워요.
Why is the camera here?
주 히데 고.
The first word she learned how to write were their names. That's everything.
야매떼요. 대기나요.
Damn.
こっちにおいで玉子
She's stomping. She marched
他にもや
there.
ることあるだろうどんな意味かわかるよな
他でやることなんてございません。お嬢様にお仕えするのが私の仕事なんです。
And that job, she is doing very well. A-tier service, okay? You cannot even compare.
금이 환영해야지. 응?
다시는 그 애기 장난감 같은 좆대가리 내손 갖다 대.
Fair. Disgusting.
국장님 오시고부터 발톱이 부쩍 빨리 자라네. 뭐 이런 거냐.
Yeah. She's expelling more toxins in his presence.
지금 이대로도 괜찮을 것 같아. 너만 같이 있어주면.
That's so romantic.
다시는 운이 좋으세요. 아가씨를 사랑하는 남자가 아가씨를 지켜줄 힘까지 가졌잖아요.
Also, how dare you lie to her? Like, it's one thing to lie to her just in general, but to lie to her continuously while rubbing her feet. That's a whole other level of crime.
그분이 아니라 딴 사람을 사랑한다고 해도 천지간에 아무도 없는 내가
사랑하게 되실 거예요.
Oh, shoving her back in the closet? Okay.
히데코는 결국 청혼을 받아들이는 조건으로 나까지 일본에 데려가겠다고 했다. 이모부가 함경도 근광에 가는 날 백작도 일본으로 귀국하는 신용을 하고
7日間自由になるがしかしのことは一時も忘れるんじゃないぞ
Always remember the basement. What a guy. And now they elope. Damn. The movement is just so cool in this. So purposeful, you know? Oh. Oh, she's depressed. Oh, they actually got married. One hand just like slipped it on. She gives no fucks. Doesn't even want him to put the ring on her. She's like, give me it. I'll do it. Oh, that's not a ring. Wait, what? Okay. That is torture. That would drive me insane. For sure. She would have benefited from some earplugs, Bluetooth earphones, truly. Nah. Look at her lay there.
백작은 욕한 주인을 매수해서 우릴 감시했다.
일 하나도 없는데?
나는 히데코가 진짜로 미쳐버리면 어쩌나 걱정인데.
The main goal, right, is to like put her into an asylum, kind of prove that she had gone a little bit insane. The fact that the whole scheme of that is also now sort of coming into fruition after they had sex, like that's what drives her crazy. What drives Hideko crazy is the fact that she just had sex with a man is so fucking valid. Like, happy Valentine's Day.
여기서 일주일. 마침내.
Oh. I think I'm starting to remember too that maybe some of these events are not happening chronologically, so maybe certain things aren't making sense just yet. Well, for me at least.
あの人は誰ですか？
藤原伯爵夫人です。
ではあなたは誰ですか？
奥様の次女です。
でしたら、玉子さんは奥様のためどのような治療が必要だとお考えですか？
A lot. And I'm here to do the job. I am not the step handmaiden. I am the handmaiden that stepped up, so.
軽く検査を受けて夕食は平和ホテルで
Lamb chops sounds so good right about now. Fuck, I'm so hungry.
다 됐다. 고생 많았어.
The first plot
奥様に
twist.
危害を加えようとしているわけではありません。お世話しようとしているのです。
あの方ですってば。伯爵様、言ってやってください。
朝鮮人の乳母の手で長いこと育てられたものですから。
この野郎！アガッシー！
オラの哀れなお嬢様が狂ってしまっただ。
I think there's room for all sorts of sapphic stories, but my god, the drama of a sapphic story that's like the only thing that's missing is that they're vampires.
ナップンニャニだ。
口に入れろ、秀子。
That's what those were for.
手を出せ。
I was thinking of something else similarly vile.
また口答えしたくなったらこの玉の味を思い出すんだ。
And it's missing a bead when Tamako found it.
こちらでお休みになるのです、今日から。
Oh, that's her little doll that she still has to this day. Kind of looks like Okju, to be honest.
あの中にヤシャのような大男がいて、この叫び声が本当に我慢できないんだ。
Why do they do that? Like, I had parents, older people that told me the exact same thing about the most mundane shit. Like when they didn't like the fact that my utensils would scrape against, and if you're like Asian, Filipino especially, you probably heard this too, like when my utensils would scrape against like a plate, like while I'm eating, or if I'm like taking out the leftovers and putting them into the trash, they would be like, you know, you should stop doing that because that sound actually encourages this half beast of a woman, like half of her body is gonna fly over the house and then like eat you and essentially kill you. Those beasts like that sound, so you should stop doing that. Like just say that you don't like the sound, and you don't have to go into this entire like all of the theatrics of trying to traumatize a child. I mean, a big bad scary man did end up going there. He is kind of an ogre. Oh, that's her aunt. The savior of the story, to be honest. Oh my god, true. The only helpful woman in this entire story, the only helpful character, ended up hanging herself, allegedly. She acts exactly like her aunt. Wow.
男、女、
男、女、
目、鼻、口、耳、肩、
Mimi's so cute.
へそ、
目、
Chikubi.
鼻、口、耳、肩、乳首、へそ、
Ew. Eh.
ちんぽ、まんこ。
That's horrific. And all of that, and she was supposed to marry him?
朝鮮語だねすば。わからないとでも思ってるの?
그때 난 조금 미쳐 있어서 딴 사람들도 다 미치게 만들고 싶었다.
やがて近年が着物を脱ごうとした時、 獄門をよく見ると産毛さえなく雪の家で
合間に一気をつかないとな。
She started wearing gloves.
おばさまが読むのを聞いておらん。
So fucked up. So gross.
やがて金蓮が着物を脱ごうとしたとき、正門家がその女の曲門をよく
Jade Gate. That's crazy.
さえなく雪のように白く、その中心は暗い空洞であるにもかかわらず、
That's so haunting too, how they put that up against her hanging herself. Oh my god, the musical score is killing me. It's so good.
教えてくれジュリエット。この浅はかな若き騎士ごときがあなた様を助けてきようか。
The Count was one of them.
あまりにもおかわいそうでペロペロと舐めてよしよしとおなでしとございます。
そんなにおかわいそうなら
To maintain the eye contact while saying that,
叩かれてはどうであろう。
this man has 4 balls.
鞭を手にした公爵夫人の手が宙に舞い、私のペニスは苦痛なほどに腫れ上がった。
10分間彼女をそなたのものにできるのならわしに何をくださるか。
この世に存在するものなら何なりと。
公爵に縛った両手をほどいてもらおうと、
おうジュリエットジュリエット
Judy.
公爵がダメだ、根が湧くば俺を殺したまえ。息の詰まるような苦痛の中で
Oh my god, her face is actually turning red. That's crazy. Oh my god. Gross. This is how men hide their erections. They just like cross their legs.
ふっと目が合った時に秀子お嬢様は死世の恐らしにはなりませんでした。
今夜伯爵をレッドリとして夢に現れるでしょうか。
お嬢様の体が水鳥のように冷たいので。
That's where she got that from. Like, wouldn't it be like fucking a corpse? Because of my cold hands and feet?
お嬢様と婚約されたと伺いましたが。
Yeah, your own niece.
彼女の眼差しには欲望が見えない。それは魂が死んだも同然だから。
Or she's gay. And normal. Everything looks delicious to me right now. Just because I'm hungry. But certain things here look delicious to me regardless if I'm hungry or not.
怖くてきていらっしゃる。
Thanks.
怖く的というのは紳士が淑女の胸をまさぐりたい時の言葉じゃない。
Listen, if this man, his only interaction with women, were if he drew them on his cigarette papers and then smoked them, the world would be a better place. By like a lot.
山の向こうで辞書が寝ています。伯爵様とお噂になりたくありません。
어떤 남자도 당신을 유혹하기는.
불가능하죠.
그래서 유혹 대신 거래를 제안하기로 했습니다.
니하고도 결혼 안 해요.
무슨 생각해요? 아가씨가 자살하면 그 재산 어디로 가죠? 그게 당신이 얻고자 하는 결실인가요? 아버지 재산을 그 변태에게 넘기는 거?
首をつって死んだ人は舌を長く垂らしうんこをするって書いてある。あの犬おばさまはどうして口もしっかりとして。
That's an interesting... It's as if she was poisoned or something. Instead of like hanging herself. It's like she was killed. Oh wait, this is the basement.
その時ここでお前のおばに何をしたか決して逃げようなんて思うな。分かったか。
That's so cool. That was such a cool edit.
고도로 농축한 아펜입니다. 5분 안에 죽음에 이르고 싶다면 몽땅 들이키면 됩니다.
Oh, that's the thing he gave to her during their wedding. What?
예물로 드리죠. 보석보다 비싸거든요.
한유로 쓸만한 계집아이를 하나 구해주세요. 갑자기 사라져도 신경 쓰는 사람 없는 아이로.
금 있는 중코는 어쩌시게요?
Damn, he had no idea. He really thought he had this in the bag. But then the thing that he didn't consider was that he was making a deal with like 2 girlies that were not about the men at all.
수키한테 기회 될 때마다 폐물이나 좋은 옷을 슬쩍슬쩍 보여주세요. 네가 편지를 넘겨보더라도 걱정 마세요. 걘 까막눈이랍니다.
발은 왜 그래?
Aw, she fucked them up for her. I love that. That's right. Oh my god. She just quotes people. It's like they're books that she reads. So like all the while too, the both of them were just like looking at each other, all like, oh, this poor girl. Like both of them were thinking that about each other, which is great. That's exactly what a romance between two girls is. It's just like having no idea that you're thinking the exact same thing.
혼인 당일까지 수키가 잠시도 쉬지 못.
Keep her busy, and she did that.
절 사랑하도록 만드는 일에 온 힘을 다해 애쓰도록 만드세요.
책에 나오는 동물하는 것 이런 것일까?
Aww.
왜 이렇게 쿵쾅거리면서 제가 화났다는 걸 표시내고.
Oh my god. Ew, even the way he breathes is so fucking disgusting.
すなわち勤める筋と呼ぶもの。
Oh,
この二つは
this is sparking a memory. She was reading sapphic fanfiction. No wonder she was all charged this night.
曲も
Well, she was somewhere else. Not the doll being here in all of this. Oh, she's noveling her. She's biting her. Why am I back here? Why? Nah, let's go top view. Yeah. This view's better. This is fine. Did they fall? I mean, made that sandwich like so hard. Oh my god. They're making each other sandwiches at the same time. That's insane. Yeah, no, there is a lot I forgot about this movie.
저도 젖이 나와서 아가씨한테 먹일 수 있으면 얼마나 좋을까요?
That's a strange... Okay. How considerate of her. How motherly. Yeah, no, this is a Valentine's Day movie for sure. For sure. I'm sorry I laughed. I was thinking about something else.
하다가 겁먹으면 조각지 오므라들듯이 마음을 꼭 닫아버릴걸?
So she breaks character. This is the foreshadowing that we're getting here. She tends to break character and laugh. Here's the bottom line. Dude, none of these women love you. Not one. Not a single one.
천지간에 아무도 없는 내가 꼭 그분하고 결혼하면 좋겠어? 네.
Damn, the first heartbreak. Ah, and then she went for the rope. I love this scene actually.
너
아가씨, 잊지 마세요. 제가 잘못했어요. 아가씨를 꼬여서 그 나쁜 새끼하고 정신병원에 쳐놓고 도망가려고 했고 잊지 마세요. 결혼하지 마세요, 아가씨.
내가 걱정돼?
She loves you. I mean, I've never seen love more blatantly expressed than in this moment.
제 이름 어떻게 아셨어요?
난 네가 날 속여먹은 줄 알지. 정신병원에 네가 들어가는 거라고. 미안해하진 않을게.
너도 날 등쳐먹으려고 했으니까.
Yeah, no, you guys are square.
이 집에 히데코 아가씨와 저는 한 편을 맡기로
I'm gonna
하였습니다.
team up with the love of my life. I don't remember if the whatever happened in the basement was exposed or explained either.
나하고 좋은 데 갈래?
When it goes somewhere nice, takes her to the basement. Oh, the earrings. What the hell?
이딴 거 읽어줬던 거예요. 그 더러운 늙은이하고
Oh.
신사분들한테.
Oh, I see. I understand what is in the basement. Okay. So before they ran away, she fucked up his entire library, his pride and joy. How in awe she is. That's crazy. It's like, this is how much I care about you. Fuck these guys. Fuck your past. What they made you do. None of that was you.
저 자신도 도둑, 소매치기, 사기꾼. 내 인생을 망치러 온 나의 구원자. 나의 타마꾼.
Oh, that's so sweet. Damn, for all the dramatics that comes with the Handmaiden and how actually gratuitous those sex scenes were. Like, it's really at the heart of it all. It's a love story, bro. Oh, and her gloves are back on. So does she just like take them off for Tamako?
배고파요.
Same. Now she's actually eating too.
사진관도 다 섭외해놨어요. 수키를 새롭게 태어나게 만드는 겁니다. 저하고 다시 결혼해 주십시오. 이번엔 남수키로서.
최애를 2번 지르고 싶어서요?
아가씨를 약간 좋아하는 것 같아요.
Disgusting.
사기꾼이 사랑을 하나요?
Suki said that. The magical butterfly clip that opens everything. Why is he here? Oh, he's the friend. Oh, lovely. A wedding gift that keeps on giving. Oh. She looks so good with her black gloves.
감사하게 생각해요.
조건부터 기스는 싫거든요. 중간에 멈추는 법을 통 배우질 못해서. 여기서 시작해서 배꼽 아래까지 파고들 거예요. 뜨겁게.
What the hell?
あなたが望むものなら何なりと、この世に存在するものなら何なりと。
I desire for you to drink that wine, so. Oh, nice. Okay, Mama bird him. So close. Nice. Good shit. Hopefully it works. How did he take those off? Oh, thank God. Oh.
どんなに痛んだことでしょうか
Wow.
けれども
Looks great. She looks
私の贈り
awesome.
物はお受け取りになり
No
ました
filter needed.
억지로 하는 관계에서 쾌락을 느끼는 여자는 없다고 하필이면 스키를 보내줘서 약간 고맙다고
Ah.
내가 수집한 재책 도구들 보고 싶댔지.
Ah. Deserved. I hope that octopus fucks all of them, honestly. Damn, she's so dapper.
ゴーパンドル様
Gopando.
あと3円立ちてください
はい
여긴 창이 없네요.
Oh. He's already dying.
아니면 곧바로 5만 코.
That's your niece.
주름은 많이 잡혔던가. 또는
Emotional damage.
I mean, same. Who else is gonna fuck her better than herself? That guy? I have no faith. She cut herself by accident? Is that why there was blood?
그리고 그녀의 몸에서 흘러내리던 선연한 진홍빛 피.
No one inspected her hand?
이놈! 이대거는 내 아내야. 지 아내하고 보낸줘야 얘기를 떠버리는 놈이 어디 있다더냐?
I mean, the both of you. Disgusting the way the both of you talk about her, honestly. Damn.
자네 연기는 차갑고 즉시
I mean, I guess those are the things that you would describe death right before it comes for you.
수는 기화했을 때 독성이 제일 세. 아마 한 대로도 충분했을걸. 자진은 지키고 죽을 수 있어서 다행이다.
Priorities. That's cool. Just die already. I'm so over this guy. We're done here, sir. Thank you. Nice. Happily ever after. They do come back to play. That's symbolic. Oh, they split the balls like in the story. Aww. Aww. That's fine. The sound of jingling will forever turn them on. That's great. Oh, that's great. The view from her closet sleeping space. I think, again, haven't watched this movie in such a long time, but it's fantastic. Still very fun. And I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it with me also. If you guys haven't seen The Handmaiden, go ahead and watch it for yourself and make up your own mind, I guess. And watch those scenes again, uncensored, if you so desire. I'm gonna get something to eat. I should not have started this video so, like, without food in my belly. Because now I'm just, like, a little bit low energy. But anyways, hope you guys are having a good ass time anyway. Like, regardless where you are, that you enjoyed this rewatch with me. It's inspired by the Fingersmith? Wait, isn't there already a movie called The Fingersmith? On this wonderful day, I must leave you with some wise words. Sometimes the ball is not in your court. Sometimes there are multiple balls that are... Sorry, my fly is open. I'm trying to... I don't know when this happened. Why is suddenly, like, my fly open? I don't know. Sometimes the balls are right in front of you and not necessarily in your court. Sometimes they're like a lot closer to your person than you think. So yeah, just look a little bit deeper to understand what your next move is, and then never let them know. And also don't let yourself know, because if you don't know what you're doing, they won't know what you're doing. See ya.